What's going on, guys? In my previous video I have shown you guys about event handler. Event handler is basically we created a bunch of items and put it on the screen. That's all we did. What does it do? It doesn't do nothing. Like it actually wait for something to be commanded. So that's why we are going to do something extra called action listener. Now it doesn't make sense in this video because I'm going to make one more video to actually run the program. So wait for that. You may not understand something, whatever I'm typing, you may not understand. Just wait for the next video, you will see everything clearly. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue. Here I'm going to continue this one with a class. I'm going to create a class after this. To create the class, before I create the class, I create the object first. Okay, the handler is the class, and I'm gonna name the object as handler, and that's equal to new handler. This is our class name, and I'm gonna create the class in the same class. I'm gonna create another class in the same class. Okay, now this is the new handler. We named it as handler. That is equal to new handler. This is our object we created. Now here we are going to add 3 items. Item number 1, item 1 dot add action listener, and in the bracket we are going to put handler, then semicolon, and I'm gonna put 2 more times. So copy this one, paste it 2 more times, and this is item 2, and this one is item 3, and then now we are gonna create one more, that is password field. Dot add action listener, handler, and that's it for this one. Now we are gonna, here you can see the error message we are seeing because we created an object but we didn't even create this class, because whenever we create the object we first create the class and then create the object. Here we created the object before even creating the class. That's why we are seeing an error message. Now when I go and create the class, it will go away. Okay, now let's go and create the class. Close this curly bracket and start creating the class. I'm going to create a private class inside the class. The main class is Apple. Inside of this one I'm creating another class. That class name is the handler. We already created it. The name we already mentioned it. The handler is the class, and I'm going to put implements action listener. Now you can see the error message above is gone away because we created the class here. Okay, now start the curly bracket. Inside of this curly bracket I'm gonna put an action public void action performed, and then action event. Okay, now inside of this class I'm gonna put an empty string. To do that I put a capital string string and then small string, and I leave this one as empty. Okay, now the next thing is we are gonna create a big if else statement. That's our last step, and after that I'm gonna go to the next video and I will show everything very clearly. Okay, here we are going to create our if else statement. If when the user enter, it's gonna analyze these things. So first if, and then I'm going to put an argument inside of this if, that is event dot get source bracket, that is equal to item number 1, and inside of this if statement we put string is equal to string dot format and then field of one is equal to 1 and then colon, and after that percentages comma event dot get action command and then we are going to create a bracket here. Okay, then close the bracket, semicolon. This is our if statement, and we are gonna create else if statement as well, similar to this one. So I'm gonna copy this one and paste it one more time. Copy this one, paste it one more time. Okay, this is else if statement, and here I didn't close the bracket, actually close the bracket, and I end this quote mark right here, and I don't know, bunch of error. I copy and paste it again. Okay, I copy this. Let's see what error I have. I started this okay, percentages. I had to close this quote mark over there, and that's done. Now else if statement, we are gonna create an else if statement similar to this one. So I copy this one and paste right here, and here I put else if it's exactly same as this, and only changes item 1 become item 2 and field 1 become field 2. Similar to that we are going to create for item 3 as well. So I copy this entire thing and then paste it right here, and I change the item 2 into item 3, field 2 into field 3, and finally we are going to create one more thing, else if statement. I paste it one more time. Here we are going to have something different, that is else if event gets this one is not item, this one is password field. Okay, password field, and then here field string is equal to string dot format, and inside of this one password field is, this is not field 2, password field is %s, and event dot get action command. That's it. Now we are done with this code. Here we didn't even execute this one. We are going to execute in the next video. I'm going to do that in my next video. Here let's see the error I have. I have just one error here. Let's check that one. What's that error? Okay, I created the class private class, the handler is the class name, implements ActionListener. That's perfect, and above that I close the curly bracket. Let's see if I have any spelling mistake. Private class, and I create the class name, the handler is the same, the handler implements ActionListener. Okay, let's worry about that in my next video. Like here I'm not even going to run the program, just make sure you copy everything. This one error I will fix it in my next video. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys in the next video.